Welcome to Recap King. In this video, we will explain Special Female Forces. This movie tells the story of a policewoman who gathers a group of girls and trains them to become special agents. Their mission is to capture an international terrorist who killed her comrades in a bombing 25 years ago. Will the army she has formed succeed in catching the drug lord? Hold on, before we start recapping the film, we want to thank Manscaped.com, the global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products, for sponsoring this video. This is a call for men. It's time for you to take care of yourself, starting from the most private area. Manscaped offers the best tools and liquid formulations for the big three odor zones: your body, butt, and balls. Manscaped definitely hooked me up with a bunch of stuff from their all-in-one Performance Package 4.0. Let me tell you more. In the Performance Package 4.0 kit, you will get the Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer. This is Manscaped's 4th generation electric, a waterproof trimmer with advanced skin-safe technology which reduces nicks and cuts on the body's most sensitive regions. Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer has a super smart, cordless charging system, and these little LED lights on the front show you how long you can use it. It's up to 90 minutes of use with a full charge. For your safety, just tap the button on the front 3 times and it enables the travel lock feature, so it can be carried traveling safely. Apart from the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, you will also find 2 more products I never knew I needed until now. Yes, it's the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray. To use it, simply apply the Crop Preserver after your shower for all-day body odor protection. The Crop Reviver is a convenient spritz with cooling aloe vera to quickly refresh the area whenever you need it. All I can say is Manscaped really has you covered from head to toe. This is their Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. It's a wireless nose trimmer with the same skin-safe technology as the groin trimmer, so you don't have to worry about tugging or cutting on those sensitive nose hairs. For a limited time, you get all this plus 2 free gifts: the Shed Travel Bag and the Manscaped Anti-Chafing Boxer Briefs. So get the offer now. Go to manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free international shipping and 2 free gifts when you use promo code RECAPKING at checkout. Manscaped, always use the right tools for the job. Special Female Force begins by showing the bustling atmosphere in the swimming pool of a hotel in Penang, Malaysia. There were lots of people walking around and rejoicing. However, not many people realize that a group of sexy bikini-clad women, who look as if they are relaxing, are secret agents in disguise. They are on a mission to apprehend a terrorist kingpin nicknamed Mr. President. Assisted by a special forces unit guarding not far from there, the group of female secret agents then launched their action to arrest the terrorist kingpin. However, their plan did not go as expected because many female agents were killed and Mr. President managed to escape. After her comrades fled, Madame Fong and Fu, 2 secret agents who had survived the attack, were finally forced to abort the mission and return to Hong Kong. 20 years after the incident, the Hong Kong police again held training for female agent candidates who would be trained directly by Madame Fong and her partners. When all the candidates had gathered, Madame Fong divided the selected young women into 6 teams. After conveying a few things about the training materials, Madame Fong then told the candidates to hurry to change clothes and regroup in the field to start training. Suddenly, the beauty and sexy bodies of the female agent candidates immediately attracted the attention of the male forces who were also training at the venue. After changing into police training uniforms and doing basic physical exercises, Team D, consisting of Ting, Ling Ling, Fa, Honey, Ho, and Cat, had to receive punishment because 3 of their team couldn't complete all the required training sessions. Feeling that she was placed in a weak team, Ting then begged Madame Fong to be transferred to another team. However, Madame Fong refused her request and punished Team D by forbidding them to have dinner. Before ending the training session for the day, Madame Fong told the candidates to do 100 push-ups. When the candidates returned to the ward to rest, they seemed to be flabbergasted by Ling Ling's beauty when she came out of the bathroom. But what took everyone by surprise was Cat, a beautiful woman who had a habit of sleeping without wearing any clothes. The following day, the beautiful women returned to undergoing physical training, such as training through obstacles, climbing walls and swimming, and practicing breathing in the water. After that, the candidates began to practice shooting and various military exercises. After doing very strenuous physical training all day long, one of the fat Team D members named Honey ordered a lot of food to restore her energy. When she was about to eat her food, Honey was surprised by the arrival of a female instructor who immediately took her tray and replaced her food with 2 oranges and 3 boiled eggs. Suddenly Honey felt annoyed, but she couldn't do anything. Her annoyance did not end there. Fascinated by the charming looks of Team D members, a group of male force then tried to approach them and invite them to get acquainted. Because they are considered less beautiful, Honey, who is annoyed, then challenges the men to a boiled egg eating competition. One of the male agents accepted Honey's challenge. When they were having an eating contest, Honey deliberately shot the boiled egg that filled her mouth at the male agent to get back at them. One time, Team D was assigned to dig up information from two men who were former gangsters. By relying on the beauty of the body and a charming face, Team D then tried to do a sensual massage to get this information. This made Madame Fong even more upset. After that, the female agent candidates participated in self-defense training. Since Team D is the weakest team, instructors and other teams can easily be taken down. After training and cleaning up, Team D got into an argument with another team who mocked them because they were weak. There was almost a riot between them if Madame Fong had not come to intervene. Team D had to serve punishment for the altercation. Feeling unfair that only Team D was punished, they questioned Madame Fong. Apparently, Madame Fong didn't immediately punish Team D for no reason. She thought that Team D also had the same abilities as other teams. Therefore, she galvanizes them harder so that Team D can compete with other teams and is no longer belittled. After that, Madame Fong returned to her room and found her room in a state of disarray. Not only that, but she also found an envelope containing a photo of herself and her colleagues who died on a mission in Malaysia 20 years ago. One day, when Ting had just returned from jogging in the morning, she ran into Team A, who invited her to join their team. The leader of Team A woman named Iris, instigates Ting to betray her partners in Team D in the next test so that all Team D members are eliminated, except for Ting, if she is willing to join Team A. Ting seems to have firmly rejected the invitation. However, she seemed to be considering something and thinking about it because deep down, she had a strong desire to become a formidable female force. On the next day, all the candidates gathered and prepared to take the field test to collect flags consisting of several colors. Each color has its own points, and the black flag is the flag with the most points. Candidates are allowed to fight with other teams and take their flags. Team D even had to fight with Team A to take their coveted flag. But because Team A was stronger, Team D finally had to give up. Knowing that their team has the lowest points than the other teams, the members of Team D try to find a black flag that will add more points to them. Thanks to her sharp instincts, Honey finally managed to find the black flag hidden behind the rock. Knowing Honey has received a black flag, Ting intends to steal it and hand it over to Team A. However, on the way, Honey slips and falls into a river with a very fast current. Ting and the other Team D members immediately rescued Honey, who was reluctant to let go of her backpack, even though it was so heavy, making evacuation difficult. After successfully pulling Honey to the riverbank, they can be seen hugging each other and questioning why Honey keeps her very heavy backpack. Honey said that there are photos of her family in her backpack, which she always takes with her wherever she goes as an encouragement to undergo training. After successfully stealing the black flag from Honey's bag, Ting then handed the flag to Team A, so that her team remained the team with the lowest points. However, when Ting revealed everything, Team A denied all of Ting's words and said they had never invited Ting to join Team A by betraying their own team. Team D was suddenly annoyed by Ting's betrayal, but in the end, Team D finally forgave Ting, who regretted her actions and hugged each other to encourage each other. After that incident, Team D became a more solid team and developed much better than other teams. They are also getting closer to each other like sisters. At one time, the whole team was assigned to train to catch terrorists to be conducted in a container warehouse. All teams are required to get the highest score to pass. Team A seems to carry out its mission quite perfectly, but Team D has a hard time because they have to save the hostages. After monitoring the situation and finding the location of the children who were held captive by a group of terrorists, Team D immediately launched an action to save them. Unexpectedly, Team D turned out to be dealing with a real gang of kidnappers who were holding their hostages there. Even though they don't use real weapons and have mediocre self-defense skills, Team D dares to fight against the kidnappers. They managed to save the hostages, but the kidnappers soon realized it and fought back. In a state of urgency, Team D reported the situation to Madame Fong and asked for reinforcements. Madame Fong immediately called the police and finally the kidnappers were caught. One of the police officers who became Kat's boyfriend seemed to scold Kat and her friends because they thought they had done something rash. Madame Fong said the same thing when they all returned to headquarters. Team D was considered reckless for ignoring orders and not reporting the incident from the start and taking reckless actions that endangered the safety of the hostages. Madame Fong then disbanded Team D and declared Team A as the only team that passed and officially became Special Female Forces. Hearing this, Fa thought that Madame Fong also did not meet the criteria to become a female agent because she allowed her partners to die. Turns out, Fa's mother is Macy, one of Madame Fong's colleagues who died on a mission to capture Mr. President. Fa was also the one who had ransacked Madame Fong's room and left the photo. The next day, Team D disbanded and decided to return to their respective areas. But on the way, they met a man named Mr. Wang, who claimed to be the head of the anti-terrorist squad, who had previously joined the same mission as Madame Fong and her team to apprehend Mr. President. Mr. Wang then offered to join the anti-terrorist special forces under his command and arrested Mr. President. Fa, which was intended to arrest Mr. President to avenge her mother's death, immediately accepted an offer. Likewise with the other Team D members who want to prove to Madame Fong that they can also be special female forces. After knowing the location of Mr. President, Team D and Mr. Wang then left for Malaysia. Armed with information and smuggled weapons, Team D then went undercover and infiltrated a nightlife area near the Petronas Tower, where Mr. the President and his henchmen are in the middle of a biological weapons sale with an important client. Team D seemed to blend in easily and tried to gather various information related to the terrorist plot. However, not long after, one of Mr. the President took away Ling Ling, who he considered to have the sexiest body, and the plan would be handed over to Mr. President as an entertainer. Knowing that Ling Ling had been kidnapped by a terrorist group, Team D immediately started a search to find the location of their partner's whereabouts. Meanwhile, Ling Ling was taken to the yacht owned by Mr. President and locked up in a room in another place. Armed with her abilities after attending female forces training, Ling Ling managed to sneak out. She accidentally passed a room where Mr. the President was there, where the man seemed to take off his disguise as an old man and reveal his true face, which turned out to be a man who still looks very young. Not only that, but Ling Ling also knows the plans of the terrorists who sell biological weapons to destroy the world. After getting the information, Ling Ling rushed to escape by jumping off the boat. After swimming for a while to land, she immediately called her friends to come pick her up. However, Mr. the President managed to track down Ling Ling's whereabouts. They arrived there at the same time that Team D came to pick up Ling Ling. A shootout between the terrorist plotters and Team D was inevitable. The civilians ran in panic. Honey is shot in the neck in the chaos, and she eventually dies. The police arrived at the scene and secured the situation not long after. But then, the police arrested Team D for their involvement with Mr. Wang. It turned out that all this time Mr. Wang had lied to them. The man was fired 20 years ago after a mission that killed many police and female agents in Malaysia. Mr. Wang intends to take revenge on Mr. President for killing his agents by using Team D, which Madame Fong disbanded. When they were about to be taken to the police station, Team D was escorted by Team A, who has now officially become Special Female Forces. Team D tries to convince Team A to help them catch the terrorist gang before Mr. the President fled abroad. While arguing, Iris secretly helped Team D escape before reaching the police station. After Team D managed to escape and rushed to complete their mission of capturing the terrorist gang, Iris then contacted Madame Fong and said that everything was going according to plan. It turned out that Team D's mission with Mr. Wang had been planned by Madame Fong because she was also ambitious to take revenge for the deaths of her comrades. Madame Fong rushed to catch up with Team D, who tried to thwart Mr. President with his gang at the airport. The battle between the Special Female Forces and the police against the terrorist plots occurred again. Kat's boyfriend was shot in the shoulder during the shootout, causing her to panic. But her boyfriend asked her to stay focused. Madame Fong was also injured in the incident. She then asked Team D to work together as a solid team. Team D managed to corner Mr. President and one of his henchmen and fight bare-handed. The fierce duel between tough women and terrorist gangs is finally won by Team D. Fa has a chance to kill Mr. President and avenge her mother's death, but she chose to let Mr. President be alive because she doesn't want to live in the trap of hatred and revenge forever. The film ends by showing the members of Team D, namely Fa, Ting, Ling Ling, Ho and Kat, who were appointed as Special Female Forces after they succeeded in capturing the most dangerous terrorist kingpin. Even though Honey has died in the line of duty, her memories will live on in their minds. The moral of this film is that you should never betray your friends and compete in a sporting manner because cheating is a dishonorable act. Friendships that are so close will form emotional bonds that even exceed family ties. Therefore, always love your friends who are always there for you in trouble and happiness, and who are always there to support you and never turn away even though we have made mistakes with them.